Welcome to Mainland Cycle Center's new vehicle department. Today we're going to look at a 2011 Kawasaki Mule 4010 Trans 4x4 Camo. The one we're looking at here has a few options. This one has a lift kit with the 26-inch tall tires. This has the Baja Cross tires. The Baja Cross tires are made specifically for UTVs. I believe they're a 6-ply tire, so a real heavy-duty tire, as opposed to putting an ATV tire on these. This one also has a steel hardtop, has a radio, and I think I said it has a lift kit. So a few options on this one. We can build these any way you want them. Put bumpers and brush guards and high hunting seats and extra lighting and all kinds of things, even custom paint and upholstery and those type of things. Let's look at some of the features of the Mule 4010. Let's start up here on the dash. Camo on the back of the dash. This has dual glove boxes. There's one here and there's one on the other side. 12-volt power outlet there. There's your ignition switch. Now these are fuel injected, so they just start right up real easy. There's no choke. Just turn the key and crank it up. It idles good. Shifts in and out of gear real good without grinding the gears. They just do really well. There. You've got an hour meter here. This is selectable 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. You simply grab it and move it down, and that puts you in 4-wheel drive. And then you've also got right here is a differential lock and unlock, and that controls the rear differential. So with the differential unlocked, essentially you've got one wheel driving in the back, which if you're driving it on grass, it won't tear your grass up, your yard up as you turn. If you're using it on hard surface like a parking lot or anything hard, it'll be a little easier on the tires. But you can lock that in simply by moving that down, and that'll lock it in, and the rear end then is locked, both rear wheels, full power, no slippage at the rear wheels. And you can run it locked all the time. Just again, on a hard surface, it'd be a little harder on the tires, and on the grass, it'll tear the grass a little bit, but just depends on what you're doing. You got a headlight switch there, turns your headlights on and off. Got another glove box on this side. This one has a radio in it, and so there's a remote control for the radio. There. Got drink holders. There's one there, and then there's one right over there on the other side. Now this does have a front storage compartment, and there's your front. Your hood opens there by pulling this little pull right here. And there's your front storage compartment, your coolant reservoir there. This is water cooled. It's a 620cc V-twin. Also has power steering. It's electric power steering. So once you turn it up, it turns quite easily. And it does have a horn there. Got some warning lights here: oil pressure, temperature warning. Lets you know the parking brake is on. There's a DFI, or digital fuel injection, fault light, and then a power steering fault light in case there was a fault with the power steering. This little cover here is let you add an optional speedometer that you can add. Okay. This one, like I said, does have a radio in it. This one's got a we like this radio kit really well. It's very compact. It's two 6.5-inch speakers. Has a little courtesy dome light in it there. It has a Pioneer stereo in it with the remote I showed you a while ago. One of the things that we do on these when we install them is we install this little toggle switch here. This toggle switch will let you turn the radio on with the key off. And
stop! Don't take pennies on the dollar for your vehicle. Sell it at Houston.
What we found is before we put that toggle switch on there, customers were leaving the radios on, and we like to wire the radios so that they're on. You can turn them on without turning the key on, so you don't run up the hours on the unit. So anyway, there you have it. Radio installed in this one. This also has a steel hardtop. This is a fixed top. I mean, they do make some tops that flip up and that kind of thing, and I'll tell you why that's important here in just a minute. This is a trans, has the dual bench seats. Now we call this a trans because it'll transform from having dual bench seats and a short bed to having a single bench seat with a long bed. And I'm going to show you kind of how we do that as best I can, one-handed. There you go. So that seat back folds down. There's a little pull right here, and there's a couple of little latches on either side there. Unlatch those, and then that lets this seat fold up. Once that seat's folded up, then you pull these little panels out here, this one and that one. And then once you've done that, then this panel, this piece, will pick up and move forward, and it plugs in now here instead of here. So then you have a long bed with a single bench seat, as opposed to the dual bench seats with a short bed. So it's kind of let you have the best of both worlds. Now, the other cool thing about Kawasaki's Mule Trans and the way they do this is by doing this, that distance that seat is folded up is about 10 inches or so. And so this one is really only about 10 inches or so longer than our regular single bench seat Mule. And by doing that, we keep the wheelbase relatively short, as opposed to some of our competitors' crew cab models that have a longer wheelbase. That longer wheelbase goes to affecting your ground clearance when you're going over obstacles off-road. So this one keeps the wheelbase short, lets you transform it. Now, I was telling you about this top. When you have this bed in the long bed mode, the top has to come up through this section right here, this piece right here. So you can't tilt the bed with this piece in place in the long bed mode with the fixed top. But you save a little money with the fixed top, and we find that for most of our customers that's not a problem. But just give you the disclaimer there. All right. Another cool thing about the Mule 4010 Trans is on the back of the roll cage here and right over there are air intakes. And the air is intaked down these tubes, and there's a hose that connects to them right down there. And that hose is one's for the engine, and then one is for the torque converter. We filter the air we circulate through the torque converter. And so you get cleaner air by drawing it up high. So the snorkel air intakes. These do have a receiver hitch on the back. Right there. These are rated at 1,200 pounds towing capacity. It's a semi-independent rear suspension. As always with the Kawasaki's, everything is very heavy duty back here. Dual tail lights with brake lights. Let's get the fender flares there. These are a 620cc V-twin. You can mount a winch on the front. We do have some heavy duty brush guards and bumpers available for these. You can add a windshield to it. Just lots of options. We can build one just about any way you want it. We have some other colors available also, but right now this one is in stock on our showroom floor, and we'd love for you to come by and take a look at it and let us show it to you. Take a drive if you've never driven one, but give us a call. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We are located in LaMarque, Texas. We are about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. Our website is mainlandcyclecenter.com. Our phone number is 409-948-4969. My name is Albert. You can call and speak with Albert or Jerry. It'd be our pleasure to help you. Give us a call, shoot us an email, come by and see us. Thanks.